Malik Nabers is everything you want in a wide receiver. And today we're going to be looking at his game against Florida, where he put a lot of good stuff on tape, but we're going to check out the good and the bad. So make sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content, bro. It helps me out so much. And now let's get into this film room. First play I want to show you guys, we got Malik Nabers right here, and this wide receiver is Chris Hilton. What he's going to do is he's going to run deep corner, and we're gonna have Malik Nabers running right behind him and just sit right here, hook in this soft spot of the zone, and then Jayden Daniels throws this ball to him, so it's a nice little pickup, maybe get the first down on this play. But he makes that Florida defender miss and then runs all the way downfield past midfield, past the 45. He goes all the way to the opposite 35 freaking yard line, man. That is an easy pickup of 30 yards after the catch on this simple little hook route. That is the explosiveness that Malik Nabers has, that change of direction right there, really nice shiftiness, and then the speed right there to beat out that Florida defender, diving at his legs, and then putting the safety in a blender to get an extra like 10 yards with all the Florida defenders dragging him down. This is exactly what you want to see in a wide receiver. And when you are so good after the catch and in space as a wide receiver, you are a weapon to run the ball. This isn't really a run. It's kind of a little quick hop pass forward. So it is an actual pass by Jayden Daniels, but it's basically an end around. This goes as part of the running game, in my opinion. And you see him going out towards the outside from the 20-yard line. That's a line of scrimmage. He finds a good 15 yards right there to get a first and goal situation. And you can see that the blocking held up really nicely because of the tight end and the wide receiver downfield. But if you look at this play, this is the same kind of play. That little end around, Malik Nabers right here gets that ball. It is a completed pass. That's an actual pass instead of a run. But the blocking doesn't hold up very well, so he cuts it back towards the middle, doesn't find a lane here, then cuts it back all the way to the back side of this play. And he's trying to make something happen. Usually when you do this in the NFL, it's not a very good idea. But Malik Nabers against a very good team in Florida, man, I'd like... he's able to get a few yards on this play just completely on his own, not following these blockers because they're not picking up those blocks. And then he looks for the lane in the middle, which is exactly what he should do, rather than just bounce it back towards the end back here where he came from, which is what you see a lot of college players tend to do. They don't look at the middle of the field as often as they look towards the sidelines. I like how he looked towards the middle first, didn't find anything, and then wraps it around to the backside to get just like 5 yards maybe on this play on what should have been really a loss. And look, I understand that Florida's defense isn't great and Florida is not a great team in general in the SEC, but it's not like he's doing this against Army or like Alabama State or Georgia State, something like that. This is a big school, Florida. Now I want to get into a little bit of the bad. You're going to see him at the top of the screen right here. Look at this release. All of this stutter step, and then he finally cuts, goes towards the outside, and he slips. He didn't slip or fall because of the contact with that defender. It was just really a bad release. He's trying to do too much with his footwork. Quit doing all that stutter step, man. We're not playing basketball. You're not James Harden out there. You are a big wide receiver with a lot of explosiveness. Just do one step and go. That's what I want to see from him. And then look, I wouldn't have brought that up if it didn't happen twice in this game, because now we're going to look at Malik Nabers right here and check out the get off from the snap of the ball. Look, he's the only one that has not moved yet. And now he finally gets off the snap, and then he goes downfield, gets in this hook, or hooks right in this, empty spot of the field. It's a nice little empty spot, but he again slips when he's trying to get that change of direction back to look at the quarterback to try to get the ball. So that's twice now that he's slipped when he doesn't get a good snap off of the ball, a good jump start off the ball. You can see right there, he's slipping when he's breaking towards the outside in his route. And then on this one, it's a bad start off the snap. And then he slips again when he's trying to turn around. So the route running can improve. I think it just comes down to like the change of direction. He's not great at changing direction as much as you would expect an athlete like him to be, because he's a great athlete. But I think that he has a good understanding of what he's supposed to do within the route that he runs. You can see right here, he just goes up and curls, takes away this defender so that Chris Hilton can have this little soft spot of the zone between this man and this man, because he's taken away that Florida defender, and he's able to get that ball in there and run down the field for a first down. That shows to me that he understands his responsibility with that little hook route. And then again on this one, Malik Nabers, bottom of the screen, he's going to run deep and then go towards the inside. He really just kind of goes towards the inside, actually. And actually, let's look at these steps on the get off. Doesn't waste any steps right here and goes right towards this inside man. So he takes away the outside corner and then bumps into that inside man. That's not pass interference because he is in the way of the route that Malik is running right here. And he just sets up this tight end to be running downfield completely open. You can see he's still taking out both of these guys. And if Jayden Daniels hits this, which he doesn't, that would be a touchdown because of Malik Nabers' route running on that play, which a lot of people say is something that that is a weakness of his. Right here, the route running that I'm seeing, he understands his responsibility to take away both defenders, and he absolutely does it. This should be a touchdown. Now, this is where I get excited when I watch Malik Nabers. Look at him, bottom of the screen right here, just going to go up and then cut towards the inside, creates all of that space. All of these guys are basically playing zone coverage because it's so soft, but Malik Nabers is wide open. Hit him. Hit him. Jayden, hit him. He's still wide open. Now he's stopping in that soft spot of the zone because he's got a good understanding of where to be on the field, like I just told you about. And he is waiting for Jayden to hit him. He still doesn't, and then just starts scrambling. So now Malik Nabers is working with his quarterback, going downfield, trying to get open. He sees that he's now past the line of scrimmage, so he's like, okay, let me block. Look at Malik Nabers right here, blocking for his quarterback so he can get an extra few yards, even taking up that man that is trailing him. Malik Nabers is blocking for his QB. At first, he was trying to get open, working with him, but then he blocks for him, just like in this play right here, top of the screen, Malik Nabers on a curl route. Jayden Daniels says, I'm going to run this thing. Malik Nabers says, bet. I'm going to take out this cornerback, and then this man trailing, he doesn't have the speed to beat him towards the sideline, and he takes both of those men out, and Jayden Daniels, I don't know why I said McDaniels, but look, this dude is straight up gone. He goes all the way into the end zone because of the block right here. He's supposed to run a curl, sees he's coming his way, and he has the volition and the mean streak in him, bro, to take out both of these guys. When a receiver is blocking like that in the run game, that's how you know you got a dog. Now we see Malik Nabers here at the top of the screen. We got this big arrow helping us to see where he is. But look at this off the snap, a little bit of a stutter step, and then he uses that inside foot, the right foot right there, to plant and go towards the inside. He ends up getting a bunch of space off of this, but you want to plant with that outside foot to cut inside, and then he catches this ball right here, and then he just works through that contact and gets some yards after the catch, get that first down and get past midfield, man. He is so tough. Now we just got double curl routes right here for both of my guys, Chris Hilton and Malik Nabers on this play. This ball is going to go to Chris Hilton, and it's just a nice little run after catch right there. But why am I showing you this play? Because Malik Nabers, he didn't really do anything except run a curl route. You're wrong. Because look at Malik Nabers. As soon as Chris Hilton catches this ball, he could just stand here and wait for that next play. Good, we got a nice little pickup, but he looks for work. He gets this defender, pushes him all the way outside, and that allows Chris Hilton to pick up an extra 5 or 6 yards on this play. I don't know what people are saying when they say that this guy does not block in the running game, because look, he absolutely does, at least in this game against Florida, taking away this entire side of the field with that outside cornerback, blocking him all the way into the end zone. The man's got no shot. You just run behind Malik Nabers. If the Chargers drafted him, you put him on that left side and you run behind Rashawn Slater and Malik Nabers on that left side. Now watch his feet here, because right here he does what he should do. He does a little bit too many stutter steps than I like, but that outside foot, plant and then go towards this side. That's exactly what you should do. Plant with that opposite side foot of where you are actually going. If you're going left, plant right, go left. And that's exactly what he did on this play. He won towards the outside, and now this ball, a little bit of a jump ball, but he created so much separation that it's not even contested, and he catches it, tries to work down the field, but that Florida defender got him there. This is another example of Malik Nabers just understanding what he should be doing on his route. He's just going to run a little drag route underneath the tight end who's going deep down the field into the end zone. This linebacker comes up. These guys go deep to take the tight end into account, but Jayden Daniels is not looking towards Malik Nabers' way. This should be a touchdown, still should be a touchdown. Throw this ball. Hey, please throw this ball. This one should have been a touchdown to Malik Nabers, but Jayden Daniels throws it to his running back, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So it doesn't really matter. Chargers like to run this route concept a lot. We're going to see Malik Nabers do a deep out route, and then we're going to see this wide receiver at the bottom, that is Brian Thompson. He's just going to run straight down the field on a deep 9. Malik Nabers wide open towards this outside. He gets that ball perfectly thrown. Nice timing there by Jaden Daniels, and that should be an easy about 20 yards on this play, but he stops before the sideline, cuts towards the inside, makes that Florida man miss, and now he has the balance and the strength to keep running down the field on this one. Gets all the way down to, I don't even know how far he's still freaking going, man. He gets into the red zone. I don't know what that penalty flag is. It's probably unnecessary running down the field with absolute dog inside of you by Malik Nabers. He's getting dragged by this guy, 2 people on him now, and then it's just gang tackle right here as he can't keep freaking moving, man. This is just exactly what I want to see in a wide receiver, man. It makes me so hyped. So that was Malik Nabers' game against Florida. He put a lot of good stuff on tape, some things that he can work on, obviously, but I think that this guy should absolutely be taken in the top 10 because of the talent that he has. And if you want to see more videos of some guys in the draft, just let me know and I'll do a breakdown on them as well. Thank you guys for watching.